Moving on, Bollywood superstar Amitabh Bachchan, who's currently undergoing treatment for COVID-19 in Mumbai's hospital, along with his son Abhishek, daughter-in-law Aishwarya, and even granddaughter Aradhya, has written about the virus effects on patients' mental health in his recent blog. Big B, who was moved to the hospital on July 11, opened up about staying in isolation and how it feels to not interact with another person for weeks. Here's a look.
COVID ward hospital, July 25th, 2020, Saturday, 9:27 p.m. In the darkness of the night and the shiver of the cold room, I sing, I shut in attempted sleep. There is no one about or around, and the freedom to be able to do that will extend, I know, if in the will of the Almighty there is release. The aftercare has been the deciding and most valuable time on recovery after the incident of medical professional doctoring in the patient life. As days pass, more and more research jumps upon us in brave waves of newfound observing. And as one goes through the detailed explanations and writings, one is quite astonished by some of the most basic behaviors of the after the discharge. There is one note of matter that seems trivial but is a factor: the mental conditions and the effects of the disease. Clinically, medically, all that is known to be effective, yet very little is known that remains hidden, unseen, and not visible. Matters of the mind often are not. The mental state sparks from the stark reality that the COVID patient put in hospitalized isolation never gets to see another human for weeks. There are the nurses and the doctors on visit and medicine care, but they ever appear in PPE units. You never get to know who they are. What are their features, expressions, because they are forever covered in units for protection. All white beings about, almost robotic in their presence. They deliver what is prescribed and leave. Leave because longer stay has the fear of contamination. The doctor under whose guidance the care and mapping and reports are governed by never ever comes near you to give a hand of assurance. A personal detail of the treatment in the close proximity of an assurance. They are on the communication vehicle of FaceTime. It is the best under circumstances, but it is still impersonal. It cannot physically be possible otherwise. We are in remote treatment. Does it have an effect psychologically, mentally? Psychologists say it does. Patients after release are tempted. They are given to consultation with professional mind talkers. They are afraid to be in public for fear or apprehension of being treated differently. Treated as one that has carried the disease, a pariah syndrome, driving them into deeper depression and in the loneliness that they have just come out of. And even though the disease may have left the system, the cases of a low fever pursuing for 3 to 4 weeks is never ruled out. The long and short of it is this: the world has not found a foolproof methodology on the disease. Each case is different. Each day a new symptom is under observation and research. Never before has the medical realm been so handicapped. Not just one or two regions, the entire universe. Trial and error were never in such great demand than now.